Very good morning to all of you. Today we will start with the other book, that is Footprints Without Feet. Last day I had given you the question answers of lesson 1 of Footprints because Pathak sir had already given an audio about lesson 1. So I am not repeating lesson 1 again. I will go with lesson 2, that is the thief's story. Before entering into the story, a brief introduction about the characters. Two characters. First we have Hari Singh. He is a 15-year-old fair-handed thief who is very keen to learn to read and write. He is an experienced robber and he knows how people would react when they are robbed. Means he can understand people very nicely. Next we have Anil. He is 25 years old. He is a tall and lean man who earns his living by writing stories. He is a kind, simple and easygoing man. Now entering into the story. First of all, the story begins such that Hari Singh approaches Anil in a place where wrestling is going on. Anil is watching the wrestling match and Hari Singh approaches him. He feels that Anil can be his easygoing target and so he uses some flattering words for Anil. And soon after they start conversing. After a while, Anil leaves the place and walks off. Behind him also, Hari Singh goes and he approaches Anil with his most appealing smile. Then Hari Singh, he expresses his desire to work for Anil. Anil very bluntly, he tells him that he is incapable to pay him regularly in his monthly salary. Hari Singh very cleverly he says that he asks Anil whether he would feed him or not. Anil tells him that he would feed him only under the condition if he is able to cook. Hari Singh agrees to this condition and so Anil takes him to his room. Then we have Anil brings Hari Singh to his room and gives him the balcony to sleep. That day, Hari Singh had cooked the food, but it was so terrible that it was given to a stray dog. Anil wanted to get rid of Hari Singh, but his most appealing smile compelled Anil to keep Hari Singh with him. Hari Singh and Anil were getting along quite well, and Anil started teaching him how to read and write, how to write whole sentences, and then to add numbers. Hari Singh was very happy and grateful for this act of Anil. And he knew that if he wanted to achieve anything in his life, then education was the only way. He felt that if he could read and write like other educated people, then he could earn anything he wanted. He liked working for Anil. He made the morning tea, he bought the day's supplies, and by buying the day's supplies, he even used to make a profit of a rupee, which was not unknown to Anil. But Anil didn't mind it. Gradually, Hari Singh gained Anil's confidence. One day Anil came back with a bundle of notes which he had got by selling his story to a publisher. He kept the money under his mattress and he went off to sleep. Hari had been working for a month by now and he gained Anil's trust. He thought of robbing Anil, but it wasn't a very easy task, as he knew that Anil would feel very bad after knowing that he has robbed him. But without any further thoughts, he decided to execute his plan. And on the contrary, he thought that if he didn't steal the money, then Anil would spend it on his friends. Anil was sleeping and Hari Singh, he crawled towards the bed. He slid his hand under the mattress and got hold of the money. He quickly took the money and moved off the room. He was heading towards the station to catch the 10:30 express to Lucknow. He was very happy as he counted the money. As he was heading towards the station and he was at the platform just on time when the train was about to pick up speed, something happened to Hari Singh, which is unexplainable. Why? Because he felt what he was doing was not right. He thought of Anil's good behavior. He thought of Anil teaching him how to read and write. He thought of Anil teaching him how to write whole sentences and all the goodness of Anil. Then he hesitated and the train moved. And Anil and Hari Singh was left alone in the platform. He came out of the station and while he was walking on the road, he felt that it was not a good thing what he was doing. He decided to go home. It was raining very heavily. Under that condition, he went back to the room. He opened the door very cautiously so that Anil may not wake up. He went towards the bed and then again placed the money in its original place and he slept. The next morning, Anil got up early. He made the morning tea and then he gave 50 rupees to Hari Singh. He told him that yesterday he had made a lot of money by selling his story to the publisher and now he would be able to pay him regularly. When Hari Singh took the money, he felt the dampness of the note. He understood that Anil might have worked out the series of events. He felt that maybe Anil could understand what had happened last night. But Anil was such a wise man that he did not utter a word regarding the last night. He did not make any questions to Hari Singh. The dampness of the notes revealed the total scenario of the previous night. This shows that Anil was wise and he was also very understandable. He understood that maybe Hari had robbed him yesterday, but something compelled him to come back. He hesitated to rob him again. So the goodness of Anil, we can say, made Hari Singh come back to him. He was normal in the morning the next day. This is the whole story. Hopefully you are having the books with you. Go through it. Some questions I will give you tomorrow. And do write the questions and the answers in your fair copy. Please utilize this time for making up your copies and be ready till the school opens. Hope you all are fine. Stay safe. Bye.